like we could cut out the part.
Kyle. I like this. Hi, Kate. I just tell you about my dream. Okay. I just had a day dream last night, right? Yeah. It was so messed up. I don't know what I ate before I went to bed. I must have been lost. No! You got my tail all wet. God, it's not funny. I know. Wait. Okay, so anyhow.
I didn't attempt to get it.
I was eating this plate of waffles, right? Yeah. I was like insanely hungry.
I like these.
I'm telling a story. Oh, sorry.
Guys, stop interrupting seriously, because now it's all messed up.
So, what stuff? We're not filming this right now. I'm telling her a story. What is your problem? Anyhow, I was eating this plate of waffles. I don't know what was up, but I was eating this plate of waffles, and the waffle jumps off the plate, right?
Yeah.
It's like standing there, and it grows arms and legs, and I was like, whoa. Waffles don't usually do that. Okay.
That's wonderful.
So I keep eating this plate of waffles. And those waffles start talking to me. It was talking to me, man.
What did the waffle say? I want to know what the waffle say.
I was all like, let's go take a visual tour of Paris, man.
Oh, okay.
And I was all like, what the hell? I'm eating breakfast here. I don't need a visual tour of Paris. All of a sudden, I get blinded by these lights, and there's this big flashlight, and I'm sitting on the back of a giant mudkip in Paris.
Is it in the water? Like,
no, we're in the middle of the street.
okay.
And I'm sitting on the back of this giant mudkip. I don't know what was up, and the waffle was like driving the mudkip. I was like, whoa, I don't know, but the waffle did. Not in that sense. And then, so he's like, giddy up. He's yelling at the mudkip. We're speeding down the road, and I'm like, all I wanted was breakfast. So we're speeding down the road in Paris, and he's like, on your right you can see whatever. There's some kind of museum or something. He's giving me this whole tour. I said museum. Shut up. You're
I'm sorry.
So we go by this museum, whatever. He keeps telling me all these things. The waffle, right?
Yeah.
It's a waffle.
Yeah.
And we're on the back of a mudkip. I don't know.
I
whatever.
understand that.
So we're near the Eiffel Tower, right? And I look up and I see this blob of mass on top of the Eiffel Tower. I don't know what it is. So I was like, yo, waffle, what is that thing on top of the Eiffel Tower?
So now you're talking to waffles?
Yeah, I kind of went insane because I didn't get to finish my breakfast, and if I don't eat breakfast, I kind of go insane. I get all hyper and stuff.
Okay.
So, anyhow, I'm sitting on the back of the mudkip, and I see this thing on the Eiffel Tower, and I'm all like, yo, waffle, what up with that thing on top of the Eiffel Tower? So he's all like, oh, that's just suicidal camel Bob. And I was like, what the hell? Why is there a camel on top of the Eiffel Tower? This camel's got a megaphone, right? He's got a megaphone, and he's standing. A camel! Camels don't live in France!
But you know, waffles don't talk and mudkips don't go on streets. So.
And mudkips don't exist.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
So, I'm going.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ruined your dreams of owning a mudkip. I'm sorry.
Keep going.
Anywho, suicidal Bob the camel. A camel! On top. He's on top of the Eiffel Tower. He's got a megaphone. He's all like,
Just can be.
He's a camel. Camels don't like themselves. So he's all like, I hate my life. He's screaming in the megaphone. There's all these kids around playing near the Eiffel Tower. I don't know what was up. So he's screaming in the megaphone. He's all like, I hate my life. I'm going to die now. And then he was all like, no one will miss me or whatever. And he jumps.
He walked over. You can go home now. AK Wayne.
Don't interrupt me. So, he jumps, right? This camel. He's on the tip of the Eiffel Tower at the very top. Like, you can't get any higher than that. He jumps with this megaphone.
Okay.
He hits the pavement, and boom, he's dead.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So, all these kids, they're like, playing around the Eiffel Tower. I don't know. They grab sticks and stuff, and they're poking it, and they got their cameras out, and they're taking digital photos of it. It's pretty messed up. I was like, yeah. I ate something wrong before I went to bed. So, we're still riding down the street, and all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden we were in New York City, man. It was like, we were like cruising down the roads in like New York City. We're just going down Broadway and everything. And out of nowhere comes this walking bathtub, right? This walking bathtub comes right down the sidewalk. And inside the walking bathtub is Dakota Palmieri.
Who?
Dakota Palmieri. But it wasn't Dakota. There was something wrong with her. I don't know. She didn't have legs.
Did she have on like a cowboy hat like William?
No. She had a straw hat on, actually. She had this bag of soybeans
So
over her
it's a hat.
shoulder. No, she had a bag of soybeans over her shoulder, man. I love soybeans. So she's sitting in this walking bathtub, and she's got these prosthetic legs, because she has no legs, and she's rolling down the street with her prosthetic legs. And she's all like, this is my only home. So I was like, yeah, whatever, man. And we're still we're going down the street, like 60 miles an hour down Broadway in a giant mudkip. And the driver's a talking waffle. Yeah, Dakota was all like, look, a giant fish down yonder. I was like, oh no. So she starts rolling like mad with her prosthetic legs. She was going so fast. Her arms were like a giant blur. She's going down the road down Broadway, and she smashes into the Empire State Building. I don't know where that came from, because as we all know, the Empire State Building is not on Broadway.
Well, no.
Smoking. I'm gay. Nothing.
Kaylin?
I was eating
Shut
watermelon
up.
before I went to bed.
Well,
Anyhow, so Dakota goes like 1,000 miles an hour, slams into the Empire State Building and blows up, man. That's it. No more Dakota.
Aww.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention she was like chugging soybeans and everything. It was nasty. There were soybeans everywhere. So, anyhow.
Yeah.
So we're still going down Broadway. I don't know how long Broadway is, but it's just like lasted forever. I don't know what was that. So I'm still in the back of this giant mudkip, and all of a sudden, from the sky, there's this giant rumbling. I was like, what the hell? So the sky is like shaking here, and all of a sudden, this giant Snorlax man comes falling out of the sky and lands in the middle of Broadway. Just slam right into the middle of the street, blocks the whole thing. He's like squished in between the buildings. It's ginormous, and he's sleeping. Snorlax is sleeping, man. He fell out of the sky. I don't know where he came from. I don't know. But he fell out of the sky. Jammed between the buildings. We can't get through, man. The waffle gets all mad. He's like... What was that? Podcast. Slight interruption. Okay, so anyhow. The mudkip. Not the mudkip. The waffle. Waffle's all mad. He's like beating up the mudkip, and I was like, whoa, man. No need to, like, you know, get all violent on us, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a cop. Where's a cop?
What you do?
Alright, so...
I missed it.
I don't know. Then the mudkip kind of got angry, and he was so angry. Like, he didn't want to take his frustrations out on the waffle, because the waffle was so tiny. The mudkip was, like, huge, man. So, I don't know. He just had so much anger in him. I think he'd been, like, beaten up his whole life. He wasn't treated very well. He was poorly treated mudkip. I felt very bad. But I'm still sitting on the back of him, man, and he explodes from all this anger built up inside him. I was like, whoa, you should have seen a therapist, man. He just blows up, right? I'm still on the back of it, and I'm like thrown into the sky. I land into like the Snorlax's stomach, and I don't know, I landed on the concrete, and then I woke up. And then I came here for Karen's birthday.
Hi. I thought you were sleeping on the towel.
No, I was tanning.
Oh.
I was getting nice tan.
And then you just decided.
I just decided to
So-
tell you, man.
So why? Again?
What?
Why are you? I want to help, you know, but.
I don't know. It just
watermelon
disturbed
for
me.
before bed.
It just disturbed me.
Well, I think that somebody has been watching a little bit too much TV lately. And you know,
I think I gotta confiscate her iPad away from her.
in this situation.
So then what happened?
What do you mean, like? Okay. Well, I think
You gotta, like, plan out this whole
I think you had some watermelon.
Am I in the story?
No.
Aw.
I think you're watching watermelon. Eating watermelon while watching CITV, and you're watching the one where Siski comes in and tells Butcher, who really doesn't care, about this story. And William's wearing like a hat, and people are talking when he's a baby, and all this crazy stuff,
I remember that. So then what happened?
So then,
Oh god.
you went to bed, and then you wake up and you're like, oh, great, it's Carrot's party. So you come here, and then you're 10, and then you're also like, oh my god, I gotta tell Kate this great story. But then you didn't realize that you're totally copying CITV and this crazy dream of yours. And then I butt in telling you that you shouldn't eat watermelon and shouldn't watch CITV before bed.
I'm in the mood for a waffle.
I'll make
So
sure
that
she
that's
brought
like
up
breakfast, Mom.
confiscated and then we're not allowed to have any more water.
Well, no, she
So then what happened?
What do you mean? You should
We're in
know.
current time right now.
Yeah.
This is current time.
Yeah, so why are you asking what happened?
I'm talking to myself! Stop interrupting me!
Okay.
Yeah.